So I opened up Twitter today to see a really cool announcement and some great news for today. It was a tweet sent out by Misha Collins, who's a actor. He's an actor mostly known for his role in the show Supernatural, which is a great show. In full disclosure, I'm a huge fan of the show. I've been watching it for quite a while. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend the show. It's phenomenal. But he sent out an announcement today saying that he's partnering up with Stacey Abrams and her foundation, which is Fair Fight Organization or Foundation, to basically hold a virtual convention to raise money for it and do a kind of fundraiser thing virtually. Fair Fight Organization was founded by Stacey Abrams to fight voter suppression and disenfranchisement by getting people to register to vote. And her efforts in Georgia are spectacular. If you see the amount of people that she's been getting registered to vote and people that she's been getting more involved in the political process, it's it's amazing. It's awesome to see. I mean, like last time I checked, I think her numbers were in the tens of thousands of people she's gotten to register to vote so far. But I think that that number probably topped over 100,000 recently. I'm not sure about that, but it's in the for sure tens of thousands range, and she's been awesome. I mean, like I'm not a huge fan of her politics, but my gosh, her voter registration efforts have definitely been working and paying off big. So the announcement was, like I said, that he's partnering up with her to do a virtual convention. It's going to be him and the rest of the cast, which are Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki. They play Sam and Dean in the show, and it's going to be with some other characters and cast and crew type of stuff. They're going to be doing pretty fun things, like a typical convention, I guess. It's going to be, they're talking with fans, they're giving their stories, sharing experiences. They're going to be doing giveaways for the show props and memorabilia, and that's going to be through trivia questions or donation amounts. It looks really fun. They even apparently have a guitar lessons thrown in by one of the I wouldn't say main characters, but by one of the known characters in the show. But yeah, it looks great. If you're a fan, if you're not a fan, I recommend donating. It's for a great cause, and I'll get into that right now. So I was happy about this tweet for two reasons. Because, like I said, I'm a big fan, and I plan on attending. You can attend by donating any amount, and you'll get sent an invite. It's through the Act Blue portal, and you'll get sent an invite with instructions of how to join it. It starts on Tuesday, December 8th, and it starts on 9 p.m. Eastern Time and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to join. They said their average donation for invite was about $30. I think that was their average amount, but you can donate any and receive the invite in your inbox. So that's the first reason because I'm a big fan and I'm looks like a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited for it. The second reason, which I think is a lot more crucial, obviously, is the fact that we have the Georgia Senate runoff elections coming January. And these elections are more important than ever because this will determine the majority of the Senate. And that is crucial to a Biden presidency to work effectively during COVID is the way the Senate is balanced and who's the dominant party in the Senate. I mean, this is going to be a one of the most important elections. A lot of they were saying the presidential election was one of the most important elections of our time, and I agree with that. But this election that controls the balance of the Senate, man, we could be in a state if we get a Republican majority. It could be a state of just permanent gridlock, the way Washington has been going for the past 8 months or so. Could be something like that. Or if we get a Democratic majority, we will get stimulus relief. We will get um, literally relief funding. We'll have a Senate actually functioning, a government really functioning. But these elections are crucial, and I am hoping that Democrats, so far, I think Democrats are pulling a little bit ahead, and they have a slight advantage in the sense that both Loeffler and Perdue, who are the Republican opponents in the elections, they both have been proven to be guilty of insider trading. They were the people kind of made infamous in the beginning of this, the infamous politicians, because they were trading COVID stocks before the public knew about it. So they were using the information they were receiving from committee appointments or just their Senate seats to trade on different stocks and make millions of profit. And Loeffler specifically, she made more than Purdue because of her husband. Her husband is the chair of the New York Stock Exchange. And understand too, she wasn't elected to her position. She was appointed by the governor. So, she's a very unique case. And I think her race is a little more off in the polling. Like, she has a lot more ground to gain. She's losing a lot more points than her Democratic challenger, who's Warnock. And Purdue's going against Ossoff. That's a lot more closer race. But this is great. This was great news because any type of effort that gets people more engaged in politics and especially registered to vote is great. They've done a couple of these events where it's like kind of celebrity TV show stuff throughout the throughout Corona. I guess I've seen a couple times where they've done something like this, but I think that this one's going to be a lot bigger because it Supernatural was a show with quite literally I think millions of fans. It was a huge show, and it is like I said, they just ended, so it's still fresh in a lot of people's minds, and they're still kind of, I guess, wanting to have like some type of thing. You know how it is with when a big show or a favorite series ends or whatever, you still kind of want to watch it or be engaged in some sense. So I think this is going to pay off great. This is great news. Like I said, I'm excited to go, and this is just another literally genius effort by Stacey Abrams for voter registration in Georgia. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if I like, I will put all the links below. I'll put the links to the Act Blue portal where you can donate and get information on the convention and stuff and your donation. I'll put a link to the tweets. I'll probably throw it up here, and I'll put a link to the show, the show's website if they have one, or their Netflix link or whatever. I'll put every link you might need down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you donate. If you don't, thank you for watching anyways. And if you want to drop a like, go ahead and feel free to. That would be much appreciated. Thanks, guys.